Hello everyone, how are you? So a few months back I made a video where I created a character based on mushrooms. So I got some mushrooms and then took some photos of it and created a character. And I really liked the challenge. So I decided to do it again. So I went through my fridge and tried to find something that could make an interesting character. I had some spring onion or scallions. I never know if there's a difference between them, but I decided to use them. I think they could have a pretty cool look. We could create a pretty nice character with it. So I took some photos, I took a video, and then with the help of that reference, I went in and started on some sketches. At first, I thought of making maybe a little girl, an elf even, a small elf girl, very innocent. The stalks of it would look well as the hair of it, so I would mostly take inspiration of the ingredient for the hair. So I started with a very innocent girl. Then I thought it could also be a very elegant woman. I mean, the stalks are very long, right, and slim, so we could do something with that. I'm leaning towards the elf or the fantasy character there. I thought, well, maybe it could be, instead of a little elf girl, it could be a fairy, a small fairy, small, mischievous and very energetic fairy. And then I also tried out something more in my comfort zone, something like this. These were all very quick. I quite like all of them. We have some very different ideas here. And even though I was thinking of maybe doing something more, a childish character maybe, a childish innocent character, I'm kind of leaning towards the elegant woman here. I like the shapes. I think we could have some very interesting shapes here. So I guess we're going with sketch number 2. So I'm going to make a selection here and copy her so we can work on her some more. I don't know, I like all the sketch ideas, but feel free to tell me in the comments which one was your favorite. Maybe I might even work on one of those other ideas. So feel free to tell me in the comments which one was your favorite sketch. I'm going for very long shapes here, since we're kind of following the shapes here of our spring onion, right? They're very long and thin shapes, so also I'm trying to keep my shapes very simple. Zoom in a little bit so we see better what we're doing. Erase this part here on the inside so we can see the arm better. A thin pointy nose would fit this character very well. I was thinking go with something like pearls, right, because we have here this white. So I think this is it. It's a very simple character here. I'm going to go and work on my line arts. So I'll speed this up a little bit and let's see what we end up with. Alright, so line art is done. So now it's time to go in and color her. So I picked some colors from my original image here. I have here a color palette. Let's see how we want to do this. So she will definitely have lots of greens. I'm thinking probably stronger green for the hair. So this is a very quick drawing, not very detailed. I didn't spend a whole lot of time with this, but whenever you're doing these challenges, it's all up to you. Remember that you might want to take a whole lot of time, or you might just want to leave it as a bit of a sketch, just some experimentation there. I think I'll make a background first so I can more easily choose what color scheme I want to go here. I think I want to go with something pretty light. Just a very simple background. I might struggle a little bit with the colors here since I'm not too used to using greens. Now for the dress, I actually have no idea, so let's pick some of these colors and see if we like something. On one hand, it would make sense for it to be white, right? Or almost white, since part of the stalks are of that color, right? I'm not sure actually. Something I could do, let's take a look at it. So we have different shades of green, right? And then we have the white, and finally at the bottom we have again a bit of green here in some of them. So maybe I could play with that, so let's try that out. Now we're a bit experimenting with things here, right? Maybe even add some strokes here in the fringe. Yeah, I like this. The only thing I'm not really into right now, it's the background. Let's add some strokes here to these fringes as well that we added to the drawing. Let's try the almost white for the pearl earrings here. Not a fan. Maybe you think the green will work better. For making that decision, let's try and play with our background here. What can we do with it? So use saturation layer, and now let's play with it. I don't want the background to overpower the character. I think this is what works the best. Now I'm just going to add a little blush to my character there, because I like adding blush to my characters. A little bit of a blush to our character here. Here is my character based on scallions or green onion. So again, this was really fun, just like with the mushrooms. So I do really recommend, if you don't have lots of ideas and want to draw something, just go through your fridge or your cupboard, draw something based on that ingredient. Don't forget, like and subscribe for more videos like this, and as always, and most importantly, keep on drawing.